Hey, all about fishing with Big Kev. Hey, are you trying to get your crankbaits deeper in the water? Stay tuned. I'm trying to figure out something. I want to share my ideas and I want to hear about yours. Hey, welcome back to the channel, All About Fishing with Big Kev. Like and subscribe. Hey, a lot of us anglers are using crankbaits, whether you're trolling or you're casting. Most of mine, I'm using when I'm trolling. So I'm trying to think of a good way. I don't have downriggers and I don't want to spend the money for them. So that option's kind of off the board. So I'm trying to come up with some other way of doing it. So I've noticed that on the graph, and it changes throughout the year, I understand that. But right now, let's just say all the fish are suspended around that 15 to 20 foot area. And I'm seeing a lot of that in the past few weeks on the graph. Most of the crankbaits, like flicker shads or any of your crankbaits that you troll with, have a set depth. Most of them in that 12 foot maximum, maybe 15 foot maximum range. Trying to get a little deeper. How can we do that? Well, I played around with this by adding weight to the crankbait, which puts it down deeper and makes it dive deeper. And it works. But what's the effective way of doing this? Storm, which I'll get some coming, but Storm Products makes a weighted dot and weighted strips. They're just adhesive weights that you can put on the right on the front here of your crankbait to allow it to go down deeper. And also it'll give it more tail action with a little bit more weight on the front end. So I've got the dots and the strips that can be used. I don't have them yet, so I'm not sure how much weight's in each dot and each strip, but that's an option. Another option that I seen was using a crimp-on weight on the front hook. Most of your bites are on the back hook, but so I thought of that. I have not tried this yet, but it's weight on the front end. So another option that I was thinking about. And I've tried this by putting one of these style weights on. Now, what I did was I put this about 2.5, 3 foot ahead of the crankbait. And it got it down deeper. But the problem is this weight started spinning around underwater, and eventually your 2 foot or 3 foot leader on your crankbait becomes shorter and shorter, and when you reel it in, you got one heck of a mess. So with that idea, I'm trying to come up with whether it's a swivel by using a little snap, a snap that they sell. I don't know that that's going to work, but I've got to come up with something. Another option is, they make 3-way swivels, which would work, but the problem is you don't get a straight pull on these. They're more of an angle. So trying to come up with some different ideas. Again, the snap dots and the weights, the sticky weight strips that Storm makes, I think is going to be probably my best bet. To keep line from untangled, keep it untangled, keep it from spinning. But also, I seen an article that I read that Kevin Van Dam, he actually put a weight similar to this right off that front hook like that and fished that way casting. So evidently more weight to the crankbaits improves the castability of crankbaits as well. So trying to come up with some ideas. Well, here's what I encourage you guys and gals. If you're weighting your lures down, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'd be interested in hearing what's working for you, how it works. Yes, downriggers are the ultimate way to go to get big baits down deeper, but here in Kansas, we're we're in that 15, 25 maximum range, maybe 30 at the most. We're not looking for, you know, the 60, 70, 80, 100-foot depths. So trying to come up, I know you musky anglers up north have got ways of doing this by drilling in lures and doing other things and adding weight. But I'd like to hear your ideas. Please add them in the comments. Find something that's very useful. But a lot of what this channel is about is trying new things, teaching people how to do things, and coming up of new ways of angling. So please share your comments. Hey, all about fishing with Big Kev. Share your ideas, share your comments. Hope everybody, you know, we've got so many storms coming on and wind and rain and stuff. We just got to get out when we can. But really would love to hear from you guys and see what you got going on. So leave your comments. Let me know how it works out. And let's get these crankbaits a little deeper. All about fishing with Big Kev. Like and subscribe.